Okay, today I am making 7-layer cookie bars. So I set the oven to 350 and it's preheating right now. So now I'm going to go put all my ingredients together. These bars are delicious. Okay, you're going to need a half a cup of butter, which would be 1 stick or 2 of these smaller sticks. I'm going to go ahead and melt these quickly in the microwave. Okay, that took 2 rounds of 15 seconds and then 1 round of 10 seconds, and it's completely melted. Or good enough anyway, so I'm going to set that aside just for a second. Okay, now you're going to want to crush up 1.5 cups of graham crackers, and that's roughly 15 graham crackers. Let's see, there's 9, and there's 6, so that's 15. So I'm just going to get these all crushed up pretty good. Okay, that's crushed up pretty good. You can also use a food processor if you'd like. I didn't feel like dragging mine out today, and this will work just fine. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add all this butter. Oh, stove is preheated, or oven I should say. All right, put the butter in. Then I'm going to mix all that up. Okay, that looks pretty good. I'm going to set this aside just for a minute. Okay, now you need a 13 by 9 pan. Now this is, you can use a dish. If you have a glass dish, that'd be great. I'm using this old used pan here, but I'm going to line it with foil. This does 2 things. You know, it makes a clean bottom here, which this is washed, but it's just old and scarred up. But it makes it easier when you're done to just pull it out of the pan and cut it up to make it all pretty and everything. So I'm going to line this with foil. Okay, to make sure nothing sticks, I'm going to go ahead and do some non-stick spray on it. Just a little. Okay, we're going to add our crumbles. Then we're just going to press this down the best we can, evenly throughout this pan. That looks pretty good. Now I'm going to add 14-ounce can of sweetened condensed milk. Just going to dump this out in here. Then I'm going to spread it a little bit. Okay, I'm going to lightly spread this around with my back of my spoon here. You don't really need to do a lot of spreading, just to make it a little bit more even. Okay, that's good right there. Next, we're going to add 1.5 cups of semi-sweet chocolate chips. I didn't have quite enough, so there's a few pieces of just milk chocolate chips in here, but not very many. You know, you just use what you have sometimes. If you don't have quite enough, that's okay too. There's no reason why you have to be exact on a recipe. Okay, now I'm going to put in some butterscotch chips. Also, it's going to be 1 cup. I don't see how anybody can resist this right here. Next, we're going to be adding some coconut flakes. 1 1/3 cup is what I'm supposed to put in. So I'm going to get as close to that as I can. There's a cup. And I have a little bit left. Looks like I made it. 1 1/3. Close enough. Okay. Now pat this all down. You want it to be nice and firm. All right, now we're going to add a cup of chopped nuts. You can use any kind of nuts you like. I just happen to only have some pecans today. These were halves and I chopped them up some. But walnuts would be good. Anything you like. But today it's pecans. Put those in. Try to spread them out evenly and then push them down just a little bit. Okay, that's our 7 ingredients. Now I'm going to bake this for 20 minutes on 350. Okay, these have been cooking for 20 minutes. I'll go ahead and take these out, set them on a wire rack, and I'm going to let them completely cool before I do anything else. That looks really good. Okay, if you didn't use the foil, what you're going to want to do is go around the edges and just loosen up the edges while it's still warm. But if you did use the foil, just let it sit here until it completely cools. Okay, these have completely cooled, so I'm going to go ahead and take them out of here. Nice and stiff. It's been about an hour. I'm going to cut them in squares. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. That's going to be about right. Okay, it looks like I have 15 squares. Look at that.